Welcome back, guys. Today is a very special day. You know why? Because I haven't had a car in a while. I had to give up my G87 M2. We are soon to buy something else next year, probably by summer. But in the meantime, my brain is exploding. I need something else to do. Well, behind us, right here, or actually next to us, it is a 2013 very neglected STI. This car has a very special sentiment of value to me because this actually is the first car that started it all. I had a 2007 WRX wagon that I had put a lot of work to it, and by the time I met this guy, he saw my car and he's like, my God, that's the most amazing wagon I've ever seen. He liked the way it sounded. He started talking about what I have done to it and whatnot, and he asked me a question like, do you work on these cars? I was like, yes. At the time, I was working at the dealership as a Subaru master technician, and I was not in the, I guess, in the car scene as much. I had recently had recently relocated here to Texas, and this guy was like, "Hey, listen, I want you to do exactly what you did to your car, but to mine." He told me what the story was. The engine had failed, typical, just like every other Subaru. Who doesn't have a Subaru that hasn't had 30 engines already? You know, it's kind of it's part of the game. Well, this guy had already bought a block, brand new, couldn't install it, whatever. The whole story goes, well, he neglected the car for a time being, and the deal ended up being, so I took the car to my house and I built it. I took the new block, I took the new bits off of it, and I put forged pistons, forged rods, and we made a nice setup. We made about 330 horsepower back then, and he moved to Georgia, and then he came back on a weekend, and we changed the turbo setup. We made almost 400, just same setup but just a turbo difference and a retune. We made almost 400, and then he was ready to do something else, so we built a stronger engine. Turns out he was having too much fun after that engine was built. We made 530 horsepower, just about. Flex fuel, FP black, big turbo, all the good stuff. And he made a couple of passes at 170 miles an hour driving on roads of Mexico, and he money shifted it. Well, he money shifted at 170 miles an hour. I don't think the engine will survive. Perhaps whether it's a Subaru or Honda or whatever, money shift at 170, not so good. So the car got neglected once again, and it's been sitting for a while. And recently we were talking about it, and I was like, hey, what you gonna do with the STI? Because I do have a special side on my heart for that car. He's like, it is yours if you want it. So we made an agreement, and here it is. We bought the car, and here it is. It is very neglected. It is horrible. The paint has seen better days. The tires are dry rotted as hell. The engine bay, it is disgusting. Headlights are yellow. It's supposed to be clear just like that, not like this. So let me show you underneath the engine bay, because this is where everything comes to make sense. It has a bunch of parts that we put together many years ago. We wanted a very simple look on the engine bay, so we had the manifold painted on black rather than red, and everything else was a black look. Only the housings, if you know what I mean, in gold and billet aluminum. So our intention with this car is to go back exactly to where we once was with it. I want to put down 500 again. Maybe I detune it a little bit just for daily drivability, a little bit more reliability. I'm not sure yet if I want to put a closed deck on it or not. This still on open deck, if I'm remember correctly, but that wasn't a failure. A failure was just an unfortunate money shift. Some people can have too much fun and then they put the wrong gear and the engine disappears, which is usually what's happened. Going back to it, this is a very special car. Also, I have a very special helper that's going to be helping me this car. Actually two. My new apprentice and my assistant. She's been a huge part of this a huge part of the program or the project, the growth of the shop as well. And this is about to get started. So stay tuned because these videos are gonna be super fun. I'm not gonna be editing too much. I'm not gonna be filtering too much. This is exactly how it's gonna be. I wanna give you guys an insight of what we do and how we go through things, and maybe a little bit of a vlogging style here and there. So let's stay tuned because I think this series is gonna be very exciting. See you guys in the next one.